Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am so grateful you're here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. I hope you all had a wonderful new year. We're starting off the new year here with another kind of like lockdown type of thing where kids are homeschooling till the 17th. And stores are only doing like 50% capacity and things like that. No movie theaters, no gyms are open, restaurants are not open, or maybe they are and there's like 50% capacity, I'm not sure. No, I think they're closed. Anyways, it's a big mess. And I also wanted to tell you that I have finally completed and finished and published my poetry book that I've been working on for a year. I know, it's insane. I'm so grateful. I'll have the link below if you want to purchase it and read it and leave a review. That would be great. I will be very grateful for you. And so let's begin the video with a Q&A. And I hope I know this video is just probably going to be all over the place, and I'm just thinking about it now. I'm like, I'm emotional. It's a new year. So much is happening. I hope it's not a mess. I hope you're well. I hope you had a good new year. And 2022 will be good. We have to have faith that it will be good. We need to support each other and be there for each other. And let's get into the Q&A. Okay. So the first question that I received is, what kind of cancer do you have? I have... It's weird going through this. I was, to be honest, procrastinating going through the Q&A because usually when I have treatment, you know, I think about it. I go to the treatment and I think about it, but then when I come home, I don't think about my diagnosis at all. I literally try to avoid thinking about it. So this Q&A is actually quite bringing up a lot of emotions and feelings for me, and I hope you forgive me if I cry or become a little emotional about it. So the first question that I always get is, what kind of cancer do you have? So I have breast cancer, stage 1, grade 3, HER2 positive. The second question that I always get is, what is HER2 positive? And I'm just going to read you what it is. It will explain it better. HER2 positive breast cancer is a breast cancer that tests positive for a protein called human epidermal growth factor receptor 2. This protein promotes the growth of cancer cells. In about 1 of every 5 breast cancers, the cancer cells have an extra copy of the gene that makes HER2 protein. So HER2 protein breast cancers tend to be more aggressive than other types of breast cancer. Treatments specifically target HER2 are very effective. These treatments are so effective that the prognosis for HER2 positive breast cancer is actually quite good. That's what I got off the internet. So that's what I have. And right now I finished chemo and I'm continuing. I have 6 more treatments to do for specifically HER2 positive, and it's called Herceptin, and I have 6 more of those to do. Here is another question. Was your cancer painful? The cancer area was painful around the area as well. Also, chemo was extremely painful, and radiation didn't hurt, but the side effects after, the area is tender, it needs lots of lotion every day. But yeah, so in the beginning, the cancer where it was in the area was painful and tender, and it hurt. Yeah, and then in terms of painful for chemo, yes. I think chemo is the most painful. Radiation doesn't hurt. It's nothing compared to actual doing chemo. So what treatments did you do? So first I had surgery to remove the lump and the area around it. I just removed the lump. I didn't remove the breast. Then I did chemotherapy. I did 4 rounds of chemo and 20 rounds of radiation. And right now I'm continuing to do I have 6 more of Herceptin to do. Oh, I'm also taking a hormone pill to reduce the estrogen in my body, which has put me into menopause. And yeah, just want to mention that. So what is your life motto? Has your motto changed after being diagnosed? My life motto before being diagnosed was to do what makes you happy, live life to the fullest. I would say that's the same, but I think now it's also being very grateful. Being grateful for every day, enjoying every moment of life, slowing down. Don't get upset about the little things. And if you can't do things by yourself, ask for help. Don't take on something too stressful or too huge without help. And do what brings you joy and happiness. That's my mottos for now. But I would say, yeah, the most importantly, I think, is being grateful for each moment and doing things that bring you joy and happiness. What has surprised you most about this journey? What surprised me most is how many people have cancer. I was shocked when I went into the room where we do chemotherapy. I was shocked at the amount of people that are doing treatments. Like, that was a huge shock for me. Another thing that surprised me about my journey is how many people reached out to me. Without the people, my neighbors, my friends, you guys, online friends, everybody reached out and showed me so much support and love, and that was amazing. That really surprised me and gave me strength and courage. So I'm really grateful for you all. Like prayers and songs and cards and flowers and a lot of resources as well, and messages. Everything meant so much to me, so thank you. What are some books and resources that have been comforting or uplifting you? So I really couldn't read that much because of my attention span and what I was going through. I didn't really want to read anything, to be honest. I read very little, and yeah, my concentration wasn't there. So I watched more TV, and I found the TV to be helpful. I watched a lot of Christmas movies in July. But yeah, a lot of TV, a lot of shows, Christmas shows, happy shows, things like that. How long was your chemotherapy? So I did 4 rounds of chemo. The first round was the longest. It was like 5 hours. The remaining chemo treatments were about 3 hours long. How many rounds of radiation did you do, and how did you feel about it? I did 20 rounds of radiation. It's interesting because radiation is not that, it wasn't that hard for me, like in terms of pain or anything like that. What was hard was it's such a vulnerable place to be and to be exposed. It's a sensitive, very sensitive area and to be in, and to be in that circumstance. I found it very emotional to go through radiation, and the technicians that were there were very, very kind. You can tell they're trained in what they're doing. And I also was shocked to see how many people are doing radiation. I was really shocked. And Yeah, and going through all this treatment during COVID is very hard because you can't bring anybody with you, so you're like all alone. So that was quite difficult, being alone through the whole thing. Inside, you know, there's, you know, you don't have anybody to hold your hand or be there for you. So it's quite challenging. Another question, where do you draw your incredible strength from? Oh gosh. First of all, I'm grateful for you saying that I'm strong. That in itself, I'm very grateful for. You know, when I think about it, I didn't think about myself as strong. I felt like I was just hanging on. You know what I mean? And then all your comments and support and everybody's help really kind of like pushed me like this way, you know? So I felt like I was hanging on like this. And then everybody's comments and input and neighbors and friends and family messages and reaching out really just elevated me and pushed me through like this incredible force of love. Really helped me, so thank you for that. And so my strength came from you, came from God, family, love, friends, and online friends. What are a few things, people, or places that help you get through your rough days? My husband, my children, they really helped me. My husband luckily was able to stay home and help. So their strength, they helped around the house. Just everything was just done. Groceries were done, laundry was done. You know, my kids were helping themselves, you know, take care of their needs. So that was really helpful. The difficult times, prayer, Hallmark movies, Christmas movies, happy movies. I don't know. It's weird, but it helped. Do whatever helps, right? So, Christmas Hallmark movies, crying, letting emotions out, journaling, and watching YouTube, like I said. Somebody said, "Hi, you look great. I am puzzled. I actually binged all week and your transformation is huge. I wonder if it was the cancer that made you a whole new person right down to your voice. You used to talk loud and fast and now it's very slow and soft. You used to do vlogs on makeup and such and now it's no makeup at all. Nature, animals, adore your cats, food. I'm curious as to how or why such a transformation. And would you be able to share some of that in a vlog? Thank you and love from your friend Joey." So thank you so much for asking that. It's really amazing what you picked up and what people pick up. Like, yeah, it has changed me. The whole experience has changed me. The whole experience has really changed me. I take my time more. I'm slower, like in, you know, thought and speaking. I'm not as hyperactive. I mean, there are times, you know, but I definitely take my time more. Yes, I do wear less makeup. I don't have time for putting on too much makeup. I do like the more natural look. But I do love makeup. I love makeup, don't get me wrong, but just a little bit less of it. And also, yeah, just a more natural look. I like that. But it's amazing what people pick up. Like, it's so crazy. Yeah, slower, calmer. I take my time more. Yeah, so for the better, you know, really has changed me for the better, to be grateful and to be more aware, slow down, calm down. Yeah. What side effects do you still have? Well, let me tell you about the side effects. Side effects. I still get joint pain. My thoughts sometimes mix up. The words, like specific words, don't come out the way I want to express myself. My fingertips and toes are still numb. They call it neuropathy. I still, because I'm doing treatment, I feel it's not 100% my taste, and my taste buds are not 100% the way they used to be. I'm also very emotional, so decision making. Sometimes decision making can frustrate me. Don't ask me to make decisions. Decision making, fine line. When I get frustrated, it's like, I don't want to make, just figure your problem out and then come to me simply. I need simplicity. So I'm very emotional, more emotional than before. The slightest commercial or the slightest comment or the slightest thing can really make me cry on cue, like that. Physically, I find that I'm a little weaker, and not my strength, like being strong to lift things or do things, is not like before. But I'm going to be working on that soon. My scars are still there from surgery, so I still have all the scarring under the arm, on the breast is still there, and yeah, those are still there. So those are my side effects. How many more treatments do you have left? Well, when I was doing this Q&A, it says 8 here, which is pretty amazing to tell you that I have only 6 more to do. So yes, 6 more. I'm very nervous though. My scan is at the end of January. So yeah, when is your next scan? Is the next question. And I go in for a mammogram at the end of the month. And then I will have to go every year to do a mammogram. And I forgot a question, and here it is. So, how can you stay positive and strong through a journey like that? And what would be advice for people who are mentally a bit weaker? What I mean is, who have problems dealing with emotions and must deal with such horrible disease like this. So that's a very good question. I really feel that getting support, if you're not like, if you're very, very emotional and can't deal with that you definitely need to ask for help. Talk to your doctor about finding the right help for you. Also you can find groups of people that are going what you're going through to help, reaching out, asking doctor, family, friends for any help you need. I think it's very important to find a support group. I think that is a huge thing. And because you can't just say, oh, hang in there or be strong. No, you need support. Definitely, huge thing is to get support, to speak it out and ask the oncologist, the doctor, the nurse, mom, dad, cousins, family, friends. I need help. Please help me. Ask for help when you need to. And I think that is a very important thing. I'll leave you with that. And thank you so much for watching my video. I'm really excited to start the new year off with this Q&A, and I'm really grateful for you. I am very appreciative, and I will do a vlog for the remaining treatments and mammograms. So there'll be one more video coming, and to kind of update you on the mammogram and what the results are and where I go from there. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'm so grateful for you guys. And don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. You have been with me through this journey, and I am very grateful. Thank you from my heart. And I will see you in the next video.